have a serious question for you all. Do you actually believe that you have a choice? Do you believe that you have free will? Because as it pertains to the state of the culture, I don't think you do. You run accordingly with the sheep and you do what the elites tell you to do. If there's an election, you're voting. If there's a new phone drop, it's team, iPhone versus Android. Like it's a bunch of cult shit going on. And I'm not sure if people are, hyper aware of it or just don't give a fuck. But if you truly had a choice, why don't you ever choose your motherfucking self? I know I said I wasn't gonna, talk about the election anymore, but I just thought to bring up this point. The reason why I didn't vote is because I reclaim my energy. And it's gonna be somebody who listens to this and thinks to themselves, like, you're a part of the problem and you're complacent and blah, blah, blah. No, 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 no. I don't play stupid games to win stupid prizes. I don't have to give my energy in any way, shape, or form to things that aren't benefiting my life. I don't give a fuck about no candidate, not Kamala and nor Trump. I see people who are crashing out online and, relationships are being broken up and destroyed and people are cutting off family members. Trust me, you've been wanting to do that shit. Let's keep it a bean. You've been wanting to do that shit. And I'm not necessarily sitting here telling you that, for what you stand for and what you believe in, there's anything wrong for that. But at the end of the day, if you've been here for a very long time, I've been talking about reproductive and human rights for a minute now. It didn't take this election for me to just pop up and talk about this. Like I said, if you've been around, you know. But it shouldn't have taken this election for y'all to get serious about having real conversations as it pertains to, the cost of living and, people being able to come in and out of this country. Just, whatever it may be. It shouldn't have gotten this motherfucking thick for y'all to really start having real conversations amongst the people that you fuck with or who you thought you could fuck with. But here we are. You and your real life and your parasocial relationships with people that you have online, people are crashing the fuck out. I can honestly tell you, obviously, my personal stance, right? Because, people think reproductive rights and automatically think abortion, but there are women who use these different services to balance their hormones and other things. It's not just about abortion. It's about the choice. It's about having services that are available. That's what it's about. And I told myself back in 2022 when Roe versus Wade got overturned, I said, would I actually want to bring a child into this world that would deny me of my basic human and reproductive rights? Absolutely the fuck not. But I look at everything as an opportunity. So I said to myself, well, I'm just not going to be fucking. Not like that anyway. I'm not going to be fucking like that. I'm not going to prioritize relationships. And I for sure ain't going to have no goddamn kids. Problem solved. It sucks when you're a pessimist. Because when you're a pessimist, you find issues in everything. I find an opportunity to make light of whatever situation I'm in. So if the world crumbled today, I wouldn't give a fuck. Somebody had posted online, y'all sold out just for y'all eggs to be cheaper. And I died, nigga. I died. But it's true. Before you get yourself in a kerfuckle about why this person voted for this person or why they voted for that, like, hear them out. Maybe it's not for ignorant reasons. And there's a lot of people who voted for either party for very ignorant reasons. The fact that you will vote for somebody for a skin color, or the fact that you will vote for somebody because they're screaming, your body, my choice, like, that's some fuck shit. That's some fuck shit. But I'm pretty sure there are people with uncommon sense, kind of, who thought, you know what, I'm going with this person because I'm attracted to the things that they're saying. And that's okay. I personally am not attracted to bullshit. I'm not attracted to the Matrix. I'm not attracted to anything. I'm attracted into providing peace in the cult of Hatiana. These motherfuckers can't sit high and look low on me because I don't idolize a motherfucking soul. I don't need anybody to be my leader. Not a man, not a woman, not a president, not nothing. I had 2 parents that brought me into this motherfucking world, and one of them did a job. And those were the only motherfuckers who were supposed to teach me anything, respectfully. I didn't opt in to be here, but I sure am going to make the best out of my experience. So I'm going to create my own moral code. I'm going to contain my peace, and I'm not going to get consumed with propaganda. I'm not going to get consumed with scare tactics and fear mongering. And I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, nigga. I don't even watch the news. All of the things that I've seen as it pertains to this goddamn election have been through YouTube. And that's only because it happened by chance. I'm not invested. Because again, if this shit crumbled tomorrow, I would have to do what I've always had to do my entire fucking life, and that's figure it the fuck out. Okay, my groceries is a little bit higher. Whatever. If that was the reality that you had to stay in, again, you would have to figure it the fuck out. If your gas was higher than you expected it to be, and it was some astronomical price, you would have to figure it the fuck out. No? So it didn't matter who took that position in office. I'm not voting for the lesser of two evils because I don't believe in conducting myself with evil at all. Unless I myself have to get a little, get a little crazy. I may have to get a little ratchet just depending on the circumstances, but I'm not in cahoots with evil. And I believe that this system was built on evil. So I say, you know what? Let me sit my ass down. People have been programmed to operate their lives in a particular kind of way, and y'all are stressed that y'all can't, fuck without, the opportunity to get abortion. And listen, this ain't no shame. Fuck without the opportunity to get an abortion or, have these different kind of services. And I feel you, but at the same time, how are you going to manage to take your fucking power back? Because I don't believe in playing anybody's victim. And I'm not going to sit here and boo-hoo and cry about whatever rights these motherfuckers think that they taken away. If motherfuckers go low, you got to go lower. So shit, it might mean leaving that nigga that you fucking with. It might mean not having no motherfucking kids. That's more shit on your plate anyway. You're lightening the load. So what the fuck is the problem? Y'all hear Bagheera? Over here purring and shit. Nigga, move. I'm trying to speak with conviction now. But for real, I see every fucked up situation as an opportunity for me to make the best out of it. But let's be fucking for real. Again, it didn't matter who sat their ass in that goddamn seat. Y'all lives, still to a great degree, were still a piece of shit. People would still complain, would still bitch, would still moan. Your mental health is still shot. You still ain't dealt with that trauma. You still got issues with your family. Your friends are flaky as fuck. You don't trust your partner. Shit, you don't even trust yourself. And you worried about who the fuck is president? Who gives a fuck? Worry about yourself. Now is the most necessary time to exercise necessary narcissism. It would be perfectly okay for you to go into yourself and figure your shit out. Prepare as well as you need to for this nigga being in office. I mean, it ain't the first time. I could definitely understand why you might look at a motherfucker crazy for voting for a person who has associations with the KKK, who has been accused and probably tried for sexual assault. Like I said, I don't be deep in it, so I'm not really sure, but I know he has been accused for sexual assault, and a number of other things. And a number of other things. I'm not surprised. Everybody's screaming, make America great again. When the fuck was America ever great? Name a time. Name a time in history where a group of people were not oppressed. Name a time. And I'm not personally claiming that. I'm not oppressed by a motherfucking thing. I don't claim that energy. And I would advise that you don't either. But your reality is your reality. And you're going to decide to do with it what you will. I know what I'm deciding to do with my time. I'm great. I mean, shit, I spent a couple of hours tonight, building my goddamn vanity. That's taking way too goddamn long. But it's a project that I'm enjoying myself, and I'm going to be happy when it's nice and complete and I could put it up against my wall and light it up and it's going to look beautiful. And after that, I'm probably going to find another project to delve into. I am in my own little world. As long as my beliefs and my values and who I am aren't impeding on anybody else's life or harming anyone, I don't understand what the issue is. You got to create your own fucking code out here. You got to roll with your own set of rules. If this shit was to burn down tomorrow, your ass would have to be forced to figure it the fuck out. And maybe that's what it's going to have to take. Maybe a major reset ain't all that bad. Maybe it ain't. Did you think of that? People in the comment sections talking about antinatalism and, it's wrong to be nihilistic and, want to contribute to destroying the earth. When the fuck haven't human beings been destroying the earth? Al Gore has been talking since what was it? Al Gore has been talking since I think it was 2004 about global warming. You got motherfuckers shifting the weather. The food is fake. The water is polluted, beloved. Niggas been destroying this shit. So being on the side of not wanting to bring any additional souls into this shit, I believe we would be on the right side of the coin when it comes to that. We actually do care about the children. We care about the children. We care about the souls. We care about humanity. And sometimes caring about humanity is, at the same time, it's about giving a fuck a lot, but also not giving a fuck at all. Because you got to be able to detach from the shit. You got to be, in the world, but not of it. And I don't think a lot of people understand that. I'm not going to get caught up in the smoke screens. I'm not going to get caught up in the hype of the bullshit of what's going on online. That's why I deleted my fucking social medias. Being on social media is like being in fucking high school all over again. Me and somebody else can post the same exact fucking thing and they're going to get more likes than me because they're more popular. When I know if I wrote it, it came out way more eloquent. Now I know I be jumbling over my words speaking, But I can write me a motherfucking email, okay? I can write me an email. I can write me an essay. I am an amazing writer, a horrible speaker, but I'm getting better at that. That's why I'm constantly practicing on here every other day. Because it's something that, I just want to, one of my many hobbies that I want to brush up on. But think about the consequences of you all disconnecting from different relationships because of a fucking election. And again, you're going to have to ask, did you think about me when you made your decision in that booth? What was the true reason that you actually voted for that candidate in the first place? And actually hear people out without jumping to fucking conclusion. Because like I said, everybody didn't, even though I don't believe in voting, everybody did not cast their vote in ignorance. They didn't. I've been listening to people online. Everybody did not cast their vote in ignorance. And honestly, I could see why, people went left, and I could see why people went right. But I'm not gonna entertain a shit show. That ain't my business. Because like I said, I'm in the cult of Hatiana, and I just worry about what the fuck I gotta do. And yeah, I just roll with the times accordingly. Like I always have. Because I'm a survivor, and I always figure shit the fuck out. But I'm out of my survival mode now. So like, if worse comes to worse, I'm bred from adversity. I'm ready for it. But I'm living a soft life right now. I'm chilling. I ain't worried about this shit. And I don't think you should either. But figure out why you're disconnecting and why you're making the decisions that you're making. Again, I don't think a lot of people understand that they are participating in cult behavior every single fucking day. I wasn't playing when I said, Donald versus Kamala or iPhone versus Android. And people make a fucking argument and a fight about anything. Man versus woman. Like, could y'all shut the fuck up? I'm on the side of the truth. I'm on the side of what's righteous. I'm on the side of what fucking benefits me, respectfully, every single time. Because we live in an unfair world, and I'm not going to play fair. If it means a motherfucker coming for me and mine, no. I'm going to do what's in the best interest for me and mine, period. So I can't get mad at someone who's also doing that as well. Again, exercising that necessary narcissism. Y'all ain't gotta like this shit. Somebody gonna feel it. Somebody gonna understand where I'm coming from. I would be sitting here lying to you if I said that if somebody says some shit out of ignorance that I probably wouldn't fuck with them neither. No, I indefinitely wouldn't fuck with them because I don't operate in ignorance. Not purposefully anyway. But for real, I don't operate in ignorance. So I totally understand. But before y'all start jumping the gun over motherfuckers who don't fucking matter, listen, you better hold them people in your tribe close to you. If y'all been thick like that, it ain't a lot of real motherfuckers out here. And you can't just be getting mad just because somebody made a decision that you didn't necessarily like. You thinking about yourself and other people thinking about themselves too, and that's okay. But you need to figure out why people are doing the things that they're doing instead of just jumping to the conclusion of saying, oh, you're not for me and this, that, and you don't know what the fuck people got going on. Have a fucking conversation. And if it don't fit you, again, you can get yourself up from the table and you can leave it alone. But stop getting so goddamn hasty. Again, y'all swear y'all got all of this motherfucking free will. You had the choice to do nothing. Imagine the impact it would make if every motherfucker in this goddamn corporation chose not to engage. Niggas would be forced to have to make major moves, or you would have to be forced to figure it out for your fucking self. But that is what we do. That's what we've done for millennia. We've always done that. Ain't nothing changed. Y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. And I'll talk to y'all later.